speech that if I take public money that I'm not entitled to, God should punish me on my church. Wow. Not because of anything, but God gave me enough. More than my fair share. More than my fair share. And I said without anything. I told somebody dead Biden was sworn in. I said, why will I steal public money? This is the president of America has just declared that he's worth $8.9 million. So why should somebody from me being in a third world country, when I'm richer than that, still for me?
Hello guys, welcome to another interesting and exciting video of my channel. Today I'll be sharing with you Peter Obi's speech in California and USA. Okay guys, Peter Obi has been touring, like meeting Nigerians in diaspora. He was in Canada, he was in Germany, and yesterday he was in California and USA. He said a lot of things as he met Nigerians out there, and he talked about his plans on how to transform Nigeria. He said he knows the solution to Nigerian problems and he knows how to solve it once and for all. And he also made a revealing statement about how we can stop corruption in this country. He said that if a leader is not stealing, all the whole ministers or all his accomplices working with him are not stealing, his wife is not stealing, then definitely nobody will steal. And he said a lot of things about it. I'll be sharing with you the full interview and his full speech. Just for comment below, tell us what to think about it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, if you stay on stage, pay attention.
Thank you very much. Let me remind you what I told people in Canada yesterday. I said to them that where we are today, one thing we must take back is any form of celebration until if God allows us to succeed. And after 5 years, when I was governor, I said to the church, the traditional rulers, everybody, no title, no honor, no anything until I finish. Let's celebrate people when they come out of office, so we know whether they are qualified or not. Because what we do is that, because of it, I tell people I have about 11 universities that have written me for PhD. And I've failed to 11 of them. If I wanted PhD, I'll read for it. Not that I'm against honorary degree, but they all give it to me when I was in office. And again, I said to them, part of the problem we face as a country is that I've worked in office. You hardly come across somebody who will tell you the truth. We celebrate people, celebrate nothing, and in the end, ruin the whole thing. I thank all of you for this evening, and let me apologize again. This event was supposed to start by 7. I know it's already 7:30. I got to the airport. Air Canada decided to delay their flight for 2 hours. You know, I'm used to flight delay in Nigeria. So, if it was in Nigeria, I wouldn't have apologized. You would have understood. When I got here, they said it's 2 hours. I can't argue with them. I can't do anything. But I felt a sense of, you know, something you're not expected to happen. When it happens, I said, I feel a sense of, oh, how can this happen? Because in Nigeria, I go knowing fully well, if it doesn't happen, then it's a matter. Sometimes, so that's why we came with, so I apologize. And I thank you sincerely for this sacrifice. It is a Monday evening in the Western world where none of you are busy. And like when we sang our national anthem, we sang, it should not be in vain. And what I tell people is that I'm going around pleading to people and assuring you that what we are doing now will never. And I remain prayerful. People who have come to pick me from the airport and everything, and they say, oh, why are you always praying? And I say, listen, always asking God, do not allow me, if I have the opportunity, to fail with you. Somebody said I came here at 2:02 for campaign. I was here at 2:02, exactly 2:02. It was right. And I told him when he was chairman, when he was doing, I said, this is how I came to this state when I was starting my governorship campaign. And I told them that night, I remember telling them something that night that all of them felt was listening. As I said to them in my concluding speech, that if I take public money that I'm not entitled to, God should punish them. Wow. Not because of anything, but God gave me enough. More than my fair share. More than my fair share. And I said without anything, I told somebody dead Biden was sworn in. I said, why would I steal public money? This is the president of America that just declared that he's worth $8.9 million. So why should somebody from me being in a third world country, when I'm richer than that, still from me? I don't know what else. I'm not looking for private jet. I'm not looking for sophisticated house. I'm not going to buy a house in America because I don't live in America. I'm happy to come here and see good people who live here. I've been coming to America when I was governor. People will say, why I was about? I said, why should I? I don't live here. I will never live here. So if I come to live here, yes. But I live in Onitsha, so I have the house in Onitsha. Professor Pat told me, I've told you what we're doing. What we are doing is not about a normal politics. No. It is not about contesting the election to be governor. It's not about contesting election to be anything. It is that we can't go on the way we're going to. It's unacceptable. We can't just watch a good country God created with everything. We have good weather. We haven't heard of any catastrophe. We have good food. We have good air. Everything. Human beings that are very, 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 if trained, incredibly talented, and can change the world.
Yes.
And then we allow a situation where just a group of people have criminalized the process and refuse to go away. I saw it in Anambra State like a chairman has told me. So part has been in this a long time. In fact, people like him at times I wonder why they're still there because you get so frustrated that at times you don't even eat. I get to my house and my wife will say to me, listen, Peter, we just eat this food. Don't tell me about the GDP of this place. So God has converted his house into, I don't know whether he still has a house or into a movement. And that's what all of us are going through. But I urge you, please do not relent. Do not think what you're doing is in vain. All of us are in it together for our future. Those of you who are here are actually worse off than the ones at home. The ones at home have given up. They have nothing to do again. You who is lucky to have run out of it, thinking you're safe, have become, you're working here and providing, becoming a welfare. Because if you have 10 calls a day, I assure you 10 of them are problems. It then becomes, how can we solve it? What are we going to do? What we're going to do this time is more of interaction. We want to learn. How are we going to do this? How are we going to solve this? Because it's so simple. It's not as if what is happening in Nigeria is something that cannot be solved. It's something that can be solved. People ask me today, how are you going to solve security in Nigeria? Why do we have so much security? What is happening in Nigeria? People ask, why can't we generate power? Why can't we do this? And when they ask you this question, you ask yourself, insecurity in Nigeria. Why are we have insecurity? When you have 100 million people living in poverty, when you have young people in their productive age with so much energy doing nothing, you have to have a problem. Even if you do it in America, you're going to have a problem. Why can't we have power? Why is it that all you hear in Nigeria is power issue 20, 30 years? Why can't the two things work out? It's cumulative effect of leadership failure over the years. Where we've chosen people based on every other thing, but not what it should be. So it becomes a problem that we cannot continue in 2023. Our country today is technically bankrupt. But we live there. And I say, if you look at our last economic data, you will see it. We now live in this country where, just to give you an example, first foremost of this year, from January to April, our federal government revenue is 1,630 billion naira. Within that period, the expenditure of the same government is 4,720 billion. So tell me if you have a business where you earn 1,630 billion and your expenditure is 3 times that. Would that business survive? No. So that's how the country you live in. That's the country will still move around and people are answering us of titles that shouldn't be mentioned again. Excellency, distinguished, honorable. For God's sake, it's time to throw them away. Because we have done this country at ground. Most of you are educated in Nigeria. You went to the best of schools. I was proud to say you went to the best schools. But today, your children can't. Nobody can. You can't even go to your village. Everybody's here in going to the village. What went wrong? Nothing. So, how did we get here? Becomes a problem. We got here because we've hired the wrong people to do this job. And once, those of us, which includes all of you, who hired them, have refused to say no when they are doing wrong. I finished yesterday with 2 Southwest citizens, and Nigerian people, from Yoruba. When we were in the plane going from London to Toronto, and while we were talking, I asked one of them, who is in another party? And I asked him, do you know this pilot? He said, no. So why did we enter this plane? What did they know? He said, because they're pilot. Where are we going? He said, Toronto. So the pilot is telling us the time the plane will arrive in Toronto. When he finished, I said, that's the problem with your country. That pilot would have been a car driver. And he entered there, and we said, we are going to Toronto. And suddenly, he tells us, sorry, the car has this problem. When I came on board, I noticed. That's what they do when they come. Somebody is promising, I will do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. Like today, I was telling somebody where we're going to move if I have the opportunity to power. And we're going to move from that we're 4,000 today. And I said to him, we will be at least 200 times that in 5 years. 5 years. And he said to me, Peter, is that a promise? I said, it's not just a promise, because I will go if it doesn't happen. I won't wait for the people to ask me to go. What do people do? And I told them the story. I said, let me tell you what people do. They wait when they get into the office and they start telling you, oh, what I saw when I met him. What were you seeing when you were outside? And then you make promise that you're going to solve it. You should see everything before you come in. That's how they do it here. When the president and everything is promising what he will do, he goes into office trying to do what he promised. Not to go there and be giving excuse and take another story, or even moving everybody backwards. I said, no, he shouldn't pay. Chairman talked about corruption. Everybody said corruption is a problem. Everybody have promised solving corruption. Corruption is the easiest thing you can deal with. And nobody tell you anything about corruption. If you, the governor, the local government chairman, the president is not stealing, your wife and those around you are not stealing, you reduce it by 70%. Wow. You have to steal for other people to steal. Your family or those around you will steal for other people to steal. And I always challenge you, brothers. I was governor of Anambra State for 8 years. Go and show me where their money is missing. I've challenged the EFCC, I've challenged ICPC, I've challenged everybody. Go and show me where Anambra State money is missing. But I have to pay for commissioner to put his own, for Pasek and other people to put their own. And I approve every money that is spent. Every money that is spent. Of course, my wife didn't have opportunity of approving any, because from day one, everybody knew that I functioned, and I said yesterday in Canada, somebody asked me, when I said that there's so much responsibility and cutting cost of governance in Nigeria. Now tell me, how will people make campaign and win government, and suddenly somebody says an office, calls it office of first lady? somebody who never campaigned, never moved around, never did anything. And create an office. My wife, me and my wife are like this. Since I'm here, we have always changed this thing, but she's not part of this business. So no problem. We're very close. Like this. But you can't set another office. Buy convoy, create confusion all over the place. And the person said to me in Canada yesterday, he said to me, why can't we have office of first lady? And I said, you're in Canada, yes. And I asked him in America, in California, do you have office of first lady?
No.
Asked me yesterday, I said, here we are in Canada, do you have office of first lady? He said, no. I said, why didn't they have it? Don't they have a wife? He said, they have. He said, but there's office of first lady in America. And for the president, I said, let me tell you, Biden's wife is called first lady. But there's no office open with advisors for her. And I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
She's called first lady, yes, it's first lady. But there's no office with advisors where you have governors, you have special advisor, or first lady or health, first lady or this. What are they advising you for? It's not elected. But these are what we do. So she will stay there and start approving. That's it. So when you talk about corruption, that is where we have a problem. He's not the one who even determine who gets maybe oil license. Great confusion all over the place. That is the corruption. So when you streamline it where these practicalities are not involved, you reduce the corruption. Because it's public money. It is not for public good. That is what it should be used. So for me, this night is not to come and do formal. The topic says the role of diaspora. The role is very important. This evening, somebody told me about brain drain. And I said, watch it. It's very good for Nigeria. No, I said it's very good for Nigeria. You may not know that the turnaround in Asia you're seeing in China and India was because of brain drain. It is those who left China and India when things were difficult, came to America, got educated, made money, that changed their country. How did they do it? Today you're sending money home for social and for consumption. It shouldn't be. We must make those people get productive.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Your money will come home as investment. And that is what we want to do with the country. Nigeria cannot continue the way it's going today.
Yes.
Because no nation can survive on that. No nation can survive in consumption. Nigeria is not productive. Nigeria is a country of 200 million people with a productive capacity of less than 30% of that population. It cannot work. People ask me, what are you going to do about the night? I said it's very simple. Production. And that's, if you produce and export, he's told you, Chairman has said it, our oil export is $16 billion. All other exports included, when I said it that our total export last year was 18.9 trillion naira, which if you convert it by official rate is 47 billion. If you convert it by 650, it's about 30 billion. So 200 million people. It's unacceptable. Other third world countries, like Vietnam, We live on a land of 923,000 square kilometers of land. Vietnam lives on 331,000, which means they have a third of our land size. And they have 100 million, which is half of our population. Their total export last year was $312 billion without oil. Ours is 10 with oil. That is the crisis we face as a nation. What did they export? They exported manufactured goods, electronics, 60-something billion, clothing, which is all over the place in Ghana, textile is in Kaduna, everything, $32 billion. Footwear, 20-something billion. They did more footwear than we did in oil. We must stop this. We have a country, and our country must work. We have today one of the most talented youths that if guided and supported, access to finance can become the tech, build tech companies you want everywhere in the world. But nobody supports them. Instead, they're now turning them and say, oh, they're young boys, they're arresting them. If they carry laptop, you know, if you carry laptop in Nigeria, they're not offense. Police can arrest you for arresting them. That's how those talents you see are sold with Indians when I live in the UK. And I say it proudly. People thought they were very smart. But what did they do? They turned those talents. Today they are living in ICT. We have those talents. All they need is guidance. All they need is support. All they need is like they stop corruption. Exactly. Because when you kill corruption, once you allow corruption to thrive, you kill three things that develops a society. You kill entrepreneurship. Nobody thinks in a corrupt country. Nobody is enterprising in a corrupt country. You kill professionalism. Why would you have a professor researching to be a professor when a local government chairman and council earns more money than a professor? We even negotiate with kidnappers now, but we can't negotiate with professors. Why would you have a professor working? It doesn't work. You shut down universities, like we have universities shut down for 6 months, nobody cares. For a country where human capital is already an issue, we are 168 over 172 in human capital development. So it's an issue that you need. Everybody knows that the more educated your people are, the better your development. So you have education being spoiled because we have people who are incompetent in office. And they tell you there's no money. Because that's what they say every day, there's no money. I have been a governor for 8 years. We didn't borrow anybody. Never one day did we borrow money. Never one day did we ask anybody to borrow money. We didn't owe anybody. We cleared all our pensions, gratuities, everything. And when I was back in office, we lost money. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong in borrowing. Every country of the world borrows. America, where you are sitting today, is owing over 80% of their GDP and debt. Every country of the world borrows. Not even Norway, with all their 1.4 trillion sovereign wealth fund, they owe about 50% of their wealth. Of course, China, biggest, giant, everything, they owe over 50% of their GDP. Singapore, that we sign every day, is owing about 120%. Japan, we all know, the 10th biggest economy in the world, owes about 230% of their GDP. But there's a difference. They borrow the money for investment. We borrow for consumption. When you borrow for consumption, you have a problem. If you borrow for investment, there's something. Japan used the money to help their economy, and whether you like it or not, today, Japan is still the highest donor of US treasuries. So they borrow this. If you call them tomorrow and say, okay, you must bring this money, there's a place they can scratch and pay something. In that one case, It's gone. So we have a crisis. And this is what we want to stop. And how do we do
everyone, if you're just joining, this is still Victoria Princess and your podcast in live. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you.
Person, capacity, with commitment that we're going to solve this problem. That's what Pastor was sacrificing. That's what Simon did. But a lot of people, since I started this journey, I can tell you, I've seen people who would never not be involved in politics call me and say, Peter, what do you think I'll do? And I'll say, let me tell you. Seen people who are very highly placed, I'll say, let me tell you, there's no attack in refugee camp. You can be chairman in your country. But if all of us go to Cotonou, the only person who have job is your driver and gate man. Because gate man will be gate man, driver will be driver. But our gap, no job. So you have a crisis. If your country falls, like it's happened to people in Afghanistan, Europe, everything you have is gone. So you are chairman of bank. When you go to Cotonou, can't be chairman. And most of them tell them you can no longer do cleaning job, can no longer do medical, can no longer do anything. If they ask you to clean that, you die. So it is better for you that we save this one. And they are coming out to save it. Their fear is what all of you ask here. So how are we going to do it? These people are this, these people are that. I said, don't worry. If one come out, people tell you every day, Peter, they're going to kill you, Peter, they're going to do this. I said, don't forget that when I went to Anambra State, I heard all this. He has no structure. What is the structure? Has no political structure. Those structures are structure of criminality. That is the structure that has made us not to generate 1,000 megawatts of electricity for 20 years. So what structure are you talking about? Nobody should talk about that structure again. A country of 200 million people is generating 4,000 megawatts of electricity. The biggest country in Africa. The second biggest country in Africa is South Africa. In terms of economy, they are generating 50,000 megawatts of electricity. About 50,000. And guess what? 3 weeks ago, the president of South Africa declared emergency power. Somebody who is generating 50 declared emergency and authorized that anybody, any company can generate up to 100 megawatts without license. Somebody who is generating about 50,000 declared emergency. Somebody who has 4,000. The third biggest country in terms of economy is Egypt. If you follow me, you see that I was in Egypt within the past 3 months. Egypt, Vietnam, and India had deployed the fastest power in the past 5 years. Between 2015 and 2020, Egypt moved their power from just barely 20,000 to 50-something thousand. How did they do it? Egypt. For God's sake, this is not America. It's Egypt. Vietnam moved from 37,000 to 75,000. Vietnam. This is not America. So they are not nuclear power. This is Egypt. So I decided to go to Egypt. And I wrote them. I said, I want to know how you did it. And I wrote them. And saw from the power plant to the power company, to the ministry, to everything they showed me was seamless. Practically knows what they did exactly. What they did was not something anybody can do.
for joining us.
So
This is Viewpoint with Princess and Cable. We broadcast live in the Hills, California, United States of America. We're going to take a break right now. Thank you all for joining. Bye bye for now.
But somebody who is lawyer told me when they come to meetings in Nigeria, and we told them what happened in Egypt. We don't want to deal direct with us. Here is the man who can bring power. He knows, I know this man. He is the man who, if I work with him, power will be. And I went and started talking to him. You know why? Corruption. It's a very simple thing. Because it's something I've experienced. I was asked today that when I was governor, there was riots. Sorry, there was strike by NUT for several months. There was strike by doctors. There was this. And I told the interviewer, I said, don't ask me that question. Because I wouldn't tell you what happened. Because if I say it, I'll be bringing old wounds back and I don't want to say it. Let me tell you, whatever happened was for the interest of everybody. I said, you know, I was impeached. I was removed from office twice. So don't think that it was all quarrel. My 8 years was 8 years of quarreling with everybody. You know, I told you that if I can rule Anambra State, it wasn't easy. No elite in Anambra State was happy with me for 8 years. And I don't think they are still happy with me today. Still the same thing. But I'm not worried. I'm not promising anybody happiness, including you people here.